special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy.
Texas.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Tailback takes the handoff again. Fights through the tackler. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Curry.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
the RPO, caught to the right.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Headed for the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Breaking free at the 35. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. Back-to-back jump plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. The receiver grabs it. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
This isn't the most flashy play, but it's effective. A slant play coming out of the slot. It's a quick hitter against this defense.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab it down the middle. It's Young. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love what a move,
breaking ankles and still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Breaks into the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back gets the football. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that bit? They finally get to him behind the line.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. To the air, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
What a catch and run by the sophomore there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. An entertaining first quarter. Early fireworks as both offenses clearly showed up ready to play. You can see that in the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. Longhorns pick up enough for a first down here. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Snap we get from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, thrown out of the RPO. It is complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught by the receiver. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense. An important 3rd down and goal now. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Catch made on the left side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And this is an ugly shank. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Players are down the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Tackled quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. The Bulldogs looking to take advantage of a red zone trip here.
Boy, it's another big play for this offense. This game has been going back and forth, and we're still in the first half. Where will this game end up by the fourth quarter?
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He moves the ball out to the 15. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
A completion makes it second and medium. Here's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. To the air, it's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Well, it looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a deep shot to the right. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. They are pouring it on now. This This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Catch made over the middle. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Tries to get it to the running back. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Longhorns pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Who makes the grab? Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, but he's already at it again.
Back to throw. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. The That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Looking for a receiver. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Inside the 30. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes a quick catch. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the route is on. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch-and-catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. To throw, it's Manning. Pass complete on the crosser. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First down here for this offense.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Linebacker shifting around now. Dropping back to Manning. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Grinding away with their running game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They're going to run it here. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
The offense that time was trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Jet sweep call. He shreds the tackle. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that...
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
They'll play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for the passing game. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how much shows up for a touchdown.
Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT, just a formality. And they knock through the PAT, the final play of this loss.